Hey, Sec Guy here. Today I got a little collection of knives that I picked up from, I went to, it's not really an antique store, but it's a they call it the Mercantile. It's near here. Uh, they've got some antique stuff in there, and then they've got just a hodgepodge collection of everything else. Well, one of the sections in there, someone had a case full of pocket knives and a couple of fixed blade knives, and I was looking at it, and none of these knives were over $10, and they were kind of unique. I didn't realize on this one that it's a more modern knife than I thought, but let me go over them real quick. When I first looked in the case, the one that caught my eye was this knife, and this is a Camillus, and I was thinking it was an older knife for some reason. I had not seen it before, and it had $10 on it, and I was like, yeah, that's worth $10 to me. I grabbed it. I kind of like the bolt lock up here in the front. Now on the Benchmade, they got the axis lock here, and it's, you can flip it open real easy and then close it real easy, and that's what it reminded me of, and I'm going, that's kind of cool. But if I pull this back, the blade doesn't fall down. So, but it's got the thumb stud, opens up very easy. It's one of the easiest opening knives with a thumb stud that I've ever come across. And then you unlock it. It's kind of a manual one-handed knife, but it's the Camillus titanium, and I just saw this week, I got this past weekend, but I just saw this week that this knife is in a gift package at Walmart that's got this and a fixed blade and I think a multi-tool, and out of that package, which is I think $25, this was probably the best one out of all the stuff in there. There was several things in there, flashlight and that multi-tool and a little pen knife and so on. But now that I've got this one, I'm thinking out of all those, this is probably the best deal. I did pay $10 for this, and to me it was worth the $10. I'm thinking this is like a 420 steel. Didn't have anything on it, but that's normally what these knives come with. So, which I like 420. I know some people poo-poo it, but I think it works out pretty good. And then I saw this knife, and it reminded me of a knife that I found at my dad's garage after he had passed. It's a Klein tool, but the one Dad has, and I still have it out in my garage, the notch back here had broken to where it wouldn't lock anymore, or will not lock any longer, but it will still open like it's a slip joint. And this one, it's got the number on it, 40, was it 44034, and then over here it says Klein Tool Japan. Again, I think it's a 440 type steel. It's got a wood inlay, stainless steel handle, and just kind of a cool knife, and something that I figure I could get and use and abuse. And if someone wants to borrow a knife, I can hand it to them. Also, it's something that I could carry with me, kind of be a little bit dressed up, and when I pull it out, because it is a two-handed opening knife, it's not going to freak too many people out when I open it up to cut something. But normally I have my mini Champ with me to do that type of stuff, but if there's something a little bit larger, I might have that, depending on the situation. Now, this knife, I think I only paid like $5 or $6 for it. And I just thought it was really kind of a cute looking little knife. 3-bladed knife. And then when I opened it up, I realized it was a Rough Rider. But it's I believe, yeah, the Rider is with an I. It's in cursive. I believe it's a little bit older. They still make this knife. I think it's like $10 or $12. Blade Works. And on the back it says 440 razor sharp. Let me see. It's a get my magnifying glass here because it's very tiny. And I believe it says 1297 or 1291 on it. Kind of off centered there on the tang. It's laser etched in, so it's kind of hard to see it. But I just thought this was kind of a cool looking little knife. Just something to add into the collection. This is an old style can opener. And then it's got the screwdriver cap lifter. I was just goofing off after I got it, and you can't use this as a cap lifter. You might be able to use it as a screwdriver, but it's kind of a fairly thick screwdriver there. And I was just messing around trying to see if this would even work on a can. It doesn't. But it's just kind of a cute little knife. Thought it was fun. And like I said, only cost like $5 or $6. Maybe $8. Don't quite remember now. Now this one I saw, I picked it up, looked at it, and when I opened it up and saw on the tang that it said K-Bar, I was like, okay. Haven't been able to find out too much about it, but it's just a pen knife, which I just thought was really cool. And do the model number on it here. It's a K-Bar 2502 is the model number on it. And then on the back, all this writing is just way too small for these old eyes. It says stainless steel Hong Kong. Okay. Never heard of knives coming out of Hong Kong, but it's a 2-bladed knife. Has a small pen blade on it. Don't have any back 90-degree stops on either blade, but got nice wood handle on it with steel liners. It's just kind of a cool little slip joint. So I saw those, picked them up, just thought for fun mostly. Like I said, this one is a beater / loner knife, and that's probably what this will become too. Throw this in my tool bag out in the van. And just thought I'd share this with you. These little things that I got. I mean, they were inexpensive, kind of cute, so I grabbed them. Well, if you have any questions or comments about any of these knives, please leave them below. And remember, always be prepared.